Okay, guys. I thought the panel is coming up here, but to follow Sandeep Das and then Sandeep Das and Khurana, I think I have a setup. And now I know when Sandeep Das kept threatening, Ana, Bahar Ana, it meant that stage pe Ana. Thank you, Sandeep. I can only tell you is that that's okay. This is okay. So anyway, guys. So I do know what transformation means because we've been talking about transformation right since the morning. We had Subrato Bagchi who said, if you have to, he pretty much predicted it. Most of us are going to live only 15 years. So, and no guys, Payal, you don't get conscious. This is only conversation is happening with Sandeep Das. Just remember that. So anyway, the prediction is we have limited time left. Might as well leave a footprint, not on the sand, because the sand gets washed away, but really leave a footprint that the generations can follow. Now, I don't know whether we can live up to Subrato Bagchi's theorems, but the reality is that he did say dream. And subsequently, when OMS had the panel going and Sandeep, who introduced the subject, Vision 2025, none of us were shy of dreaming. We said we would want to be the top 200 institutes in the world. I'm sure all of us out here have heard of big, hairy, audacious goals. And trust me, this is audacious. And this was what you would call as dreaming. And to me, effectively, and that is the reason when I started writing this slide, I said peanut wants to become a coconut. And, in a metaphoric way, you might start questioning because all of us are the engineering variety, but put on that humanities cap, and you do realize that big, hairy, audacious goals is always the beginning of any transformation. Unless you can visualize it, unless you can see or imagine what you want to be, you will never actually start the journey of transformation. And to me, whether you are running a mega corporation, whether you are running a startup, and I'm sure we'll come to the startups, because knowing Jadu Jaina, he would not let us go anywhere till we have not only heard about ETBI 6 times. Where is Jadu? Is he around or is in? Jadu, how many times ETBI? Right? And anyway, so, and I can only tell you is that why I'm pointing out to Jadu is, it is his one man's passion. Whether Maheshwar Sahu or Nalco or Bhuvneshwar, whatever came in, it came in much later. The reality was that there was one person who wanted to transform NIT Rourkela into a startup hub. So guys, I can only fundamentally say that we will go through whichever part of a transformation journey. But remember, we are now talking about corporations. Now one corporation might say, I would become, today I am $1 billion, I want to become 100 billion. There is another corporation who will probably say, I'm already a coconut, but I want to be able to multiply differently and I need to break it up. I need to break it up into our competencies. So let's take an example, and again, as I said, I'm communicating to Sandeep. Sandeep's favorite company, Reliance Jio. Now, Reliance Jio has done 12 acquisitions in the last 1 year. They probably spent $20 billion in those acquisitions. And if you look at it from a telecom company perspective, their acquisitions have been e-commerce, AI platform, cloud company, analytics company, e-commerce, and you name it. Don't forget the media. I mean, just because Subhendu, you left telecom doesn't mean that you forget that. So, and now media, e-commerce, retail, and a telecom, what is common other than Sandeep Das? You have to start thinking about the vision of the man. The vision of the man is technology will drive business, and technology will be defined by communication. And a man has not forgotten the sight of the business goals. The man has not forgotten that it is only when the commerce happens that the value would be created. You heard it from our 90 batch colleague that telecom and utilities are going towards free. Right? And even today, if you choose to do a WhatsApp call on a Wi-Fi, you're not paying for it. So there is a pattern out here that a transformation without having a direct result orientation has got no meaning. And that result orientation, as I said, will be different things to different people. A larger corporation may want to become a conglomerate of smaller companies. Like for example, Mahindra's is more federated structure. It's not one holding company. It is almost 100 companies run separately. The Sigma makes it a Mahindra. So many of you will have to choose the way you want to build it. So, I don't know, are there any other slides, or am I going to only read the coconut one? You know, guys, Deepa is the silent force behind this whole show. And, okay, I do get a clicker finally. All right. So, so anyway, thank you, Deepa. And thank you, Deepa, for everything, including the transformation of the Global NITRA Summit. You know why I give all the credit to Deepa is, Deepa in Pune suddenly raised her hand. And she said, Delhi will host it. I said, I thought I had done two, and now I am gone. But then I realized Deepa is the transformation queen. You know, the reason I consider her as a transformation queen is, you haven't seen her since morning. And what she did was, she found the right leader. She found Sandeep Das. After that, Deepa can be in the background, and Sandeep, I mean, whatever little he had left here on his upper deck. So, I promise you there was probably a little bit when he was in Pune. So, I think that is the second part of the success. That if you really want the transformation to work, just remember, it is the leader who makes the difference. It is Sandeep Das who makes the difference. So, I mean, ultimately, all dreamers, please do realize that, I mean, I'm not going to repeat the 2 times already quoted statement which talked about illusion and strategy, which talked about hallucination and strategy, but reality is that execution is the differentiator, and that execution comes by the leader and the people. And we have seen this. So when Om Agarwal presented to us Vision 2025 in this own stroke, he was getting all the stakeholders in place. He was getting Prashant, billion-dollar man, right? I mean, he had the board directors, he had some of us from the industry, all on the stage sharing his vision. It wasn't just visualization. It was about getting people involved. And the effort that OHM has put in into communicating. Most of you don't know, OHM hosts every Saturday a call from California, and there's only one subject, which is Vision 2025. So what is the lesson here? The lesson here is taking people along with you, communicating to the internal shareholders, communicating to the external shareholders. And all this is the power of people and the power of vision. I know that I can go on and on, but I'm conscious of the time. And I just tried to scribble a few things that are equally important. We covered the vision and the visualizing part. We converted into business value. We looked at the people. Now look at a few other things and go into almost every transformation. On Netflix, when it transforms, it changed the business model. When Amazon sells to you, it is selling to you not because it is running a good information technology infrastructure, but it is also because it is learning about you. And they started doing it 20 years ago. You read one book, they told you other 5 books to read. They used the technology to give you not only an alternate business model, but started personalizing it for you. Now you started seeing it common. Facebook recommends to you friends, Shaadi.com recommends to you the girls you want to get married to, or whoever you want to marry in your family. But the point again is that personalizing it, creating a product, and using technology has become a way of life. So again, we can keep going back, and I did make this point about invest in design, invest in marketing, only for 2 reasons. I mean, you all appreciated the design of the logo. Each one of you came up with different meanings. One said, the blend of yesterday and tomorrow. One said, it is saffron and future. Somebody else came back and said, it's a very apt design for Delhi. Somebody else came back and said, this represents all the batches that are joining and dancing together. Maybe all of them is together. Maybe all of them conveyed optimism. But the point is that we all discussed the design of that logo because it was in a way conveyed an emotion. So all I'm trying to remind all of you is that whatever transformation you take, remember it is business design, it is not only design, but it is communicating the design. And in a lot of ways, most of us are engineers, we also forget the importance of marketing. So I can only say is that whatever transformation journey you take, ultimately it all boils down to self-belief. When you look into the mirror, that old Sanskrit saying, Aham Brahma Asmi, which means I can make it happen. And I do believe, as long as you have the belief, you will find your way. There is no permanent way, there is no fixed way. All the innovators have shown people will deal with transformation in their own way. I'm only glad is that by giving you the examples of Nitra or the Vision 2025, I've only tried to communicate that if you all believe in it, we will make it happen. Thank you guys, thank you.